To what extent can our subconscious influence how we feel and what we do? Our dreams are caused by our thoughts and actions, but our thoughts and actions can also be caused by our dreams. They are created through our subconscious and tap into our thoughts that aren't always accessible during normal waking hours. Turns out, you can maximize your subconscious's abilities through lucid dreams. Lucid dreaming is when the dreamer is aware that they are dreaming. This consciousness leads the dreamer to have control over the environment and narrative of the dream. There are a handful of different benefits to lucid dreaming that you may not have thought of before. They can be useful for more than just having a playdate with your imagination. Since dreams can feel so real, by manipulating your environment you can face or overcome certain fears. If you're afraid of heights, you can try putting yourself at the top of a cliff. Maybe you're nervous speaking in front of a crowd. Imagine yourself giving that presentation in front of that audience. Although you'll probably feel as scared as you would in real life, you can remind yourself that it's only a dream, and you can take comfort knowing that on a moment's notice, you can escape using your control over your dream. Having this control is also pretty handy for turning bad dreams or nightmares around into a happy ending. Multiple studies showed that after dreaming, creativity and problem-solving skills were enhanced. Additional research has even shown people being able to subconsciously improve certain skills from practicing them in their dreams, such as playing an instrument, a game, or a sport. Although, maybe try not to go too crazy with this one if you're practicing something like you're driving. During your dreams, you can talk to yourself. Doing so can take on more forms than one. Every character you encounter is a projection of your own subconscious, and a conversation with one of these projections could show you a different side of yourself that you may not have been aware of. You can even talk directly to yourself if you wish. By asking yourself open-ended questions like, who are you? Why am I you? What is life? You might be intrigued by what your subconscious says back to you. Lucid dreams are a truly unique way to connect with yourself. Unfortunately, messing with the lines between sleep and reality comes with a price. Some people experience a phenomenon known as sleep paralysis. While some will only experience it once in their whole life, for others it may happen all the time. When we sleep, we go through different sleep stages. The phase in which our dreams happen is known as REM sleep. During REM, our brain produces chemicals that temporarily freeze our body in order to prevent acting out our dreams in real life, unless you're a sleepwalker. If you are to accidentally become conscious during the sleep phase and open your eyes, which lucid dreamers may be more prone to, you won't be able to move for a few seconds or longer. While frightening due to a lack of control or still being in a dreamlike state of mind, sleep paralysis is nothing to fear, as your body naturally does it every single night when you're off in dreamland. A more psychological consequence that can come with too many busy nights spent dreaming is if you begin to have troubles with the distinction between dreams and reality. You might find yourself taking a few moments after waking up trying to figure out if you're awake or not. Dreams can sometimes cause a distorted perception of real-life situations, ranging from forgetting whether a conversation you had really happened to wondering how real the actions of other people or of those of your own really were. Additionally, having a long-term obsession with lucid dreams or your imagination may lead to a loss of touch with reality, leaving you always thinking about your dreams and the alternate realities within them. But don't let these downfalls chase you away from the endless possibilities that come with exploring your subconscious. By moderating the time that you dedicate to thinking about your dreams and limiting the frequency of lucid dreams, you can easily manage those disadvantages. How do you have lucid dreams? For some people, lucid dreaming is genetic, and they've always been able to do so. Studies done on the brains of those who lucid dream with ease have revealed that lucid dreaming may be more common in individuals who self-reflect more or spend more time recalling memories. For others, there are plenty of different techniques to use in order to train your mind. Though be aware, dedication and consistency are key to making progress. By working hard to form habits to check if you're dreaming, it will eventually become a subconscious reflex for you to do so even when you are in a dream. You can perform one of these reality checks by asking yourself if you are dreaming and by noticing your surroundings. Checking a clock, counting your fingers, pressing on your palm, and asking yourself if you remember how you got to where you currently stand are some surefire ways to gain awareness if you are dreaming or not. By recording what happens in your dreams right after you wake up throughout the week, you may be able to notice patterns or consistencies of what occurs only when you are dreaming, allowing you to notice these trends the next time they show up in your dreams. There are also more advanced techniques for inducing lucid dreams as you fall asleep, using immersive visualization of dream environments while in a deep relaxation just before sleeping. Why is dreaming important? Research suggests that time spent in dream sleep heals us emotionally and is what allows us to feel more calmed the morning after a good night's rest. A neuropathologist named Sigmund Freud was the founder of psychoanalysis, a method for treating mental illness and a theory that explains human behavior. Freud's work showed that dreams were the passageway to the unconscious mind. While revolutionary case studies of his have proven his work, Freud also believes in a particularly interesting theory that, aside from his interpretation of a single case, has been criticized for having very little evidence to prove its validity. The Oedipus complex is a psychoanalytic theory that during development in very early childhood, a child has a desire for sexual involvement with the parent of the opposite sex and a naturally present sense of rivalry with the parent of the same sex. Freud says that this stage ends and is easily passed through if the child has no past traumatic relationships with the parents. Despite Freud's less reputable concepts, his theories on the inner workings of the human mind are now widely accepted by most schools of psychological thought. He was a true pioneer in the recognition of the importance of unconscious mental activity. Our subconscious mind can have a great effect on how we feel and behave, both negatively and positively. The benefits of exploring our imagination can be accessed through our sleep and harnessed through eye-opening techniques like lucid dreaming.